Hello and welcome back to the Laid Back Trader with me, Mark. As I mentioned in my original video, I am going to outline my trading strategy for you all to see. I think it's important for you to understand how I approach the market as we go through the FTMO challenge. Um, and with that, I'm going to go over my strategy. This is a strategy that I've been trading for around 2.5 years. I've tried, tested multiple strategies throughout my trading career, but this is the one that I find to be the most consistent and the most profitable as well. It's incredibly simple. It's a strange evolution. I've tried all sorts of very complicated, indicator-based trading strategies, and I've come back to the very basics. But without further ado, let me get started. So, first thing to state, this is pretty obvious. The market is only ever moving in three ways, right? It's either going up, it's in an uptrend, it's either going down in a downward trend, or it's moving sideways in a range, like as we can see here. We can trade all of these, but what are we looking for? What's going to give us our edge? And this always has to be key levels of support and resistance. What does support look like? Really simple. Support is an area where price is held up. So it's a zone where price almost refuses to go below. We can see here really nice bearish impulse. It comes down to this purple zone. I've drawn that in, and boom, it comes back up. It just refuses to go below this level. That could be a one-off coincidence, so we're always looking for a confirmation and to see it happen again effectively. Price comes back up, messes around for a little bit, and then comes back down to hit that level again. And we can see here really, really strong bullish candle coming off of that support level, and the market goes back up. So that's what support looks like. What does resistance look like? It's exactly the same, but the reverse. Okay, so resistance is a zone where price cannot break above. Okay, and we can see that really clearly here. Really nice bullish impulse. Multiple tests, multiple rejections here. Price comes back down. Again, that could have been a one-off. This happens regularly, as you can see here. So we're looking for it to happen again before we're going to confirm that this is a zone of resistance. And that's exactly what the market did. It came back up, hit this zone, nice wick rejection here. You can see the bulls tried to take it above this zone, but really strong bearish candle, strong sign of rejection, and the market rolled over and went back down. So again, resistance, an area or a zone where price cannot break above. We're also looking for when support becomes resistance, and then vice versa as well. So typically, time and time again, we will see when these levels are broken, price will always come back and retest them in the opposite form. And what does that look like for resistance becoming support? You can see here, really nice zone of resistance. Price comes back up, nice bearish candle, strong rejection, comes back up again, really nice wick rejection here, and then comes back and tests it for a third time and breaks below. Comes back up, doesn't quite make it this time, messes around down here, finally comes back up, the bulls prevail, price breaks above this zone and takes it away. Okay, but what nearly always happens in these situations? So when resistance has been broken, price will very often come back down, retest these levels, and resistance will become support. And where's our edge? Well, we know where the resistance level was. This line has not moved. So, we know exactly what if the market comes down and respects this level, then we know that the resistance has become support. And that's a really nice example here. And what does this look like on the reverse? Pretty much exactly the same. So we have a really nice area of support here. Market refuses to go below. Again, refuses to go below. Didn't quite make it that time. Comes back down, hits this level again of support. Boom, massive bullish candle. And then rolls over and breaks. breaks below, comes right down to these levels, and then comes back up. So some strong bullish movement to the upside. Huge wick rejection there into our former support, now resistance level, and then price rolls over. So you can instantly see that just by knowing these key levels, and the only thing that you need to draw on the chart is a purple rectangle to give us an idea, to identify where does the market respect, what levels does it respect, and how is it likely to react when it gets to these levels. So once we know how to identify these, what are the rules to play by? What will the rules be that I'll be playing by when I do the FTMO challenge? So these are my 3 golden rules. I do have more and I will explain them a little bit later on, but keeping it nice and simple for this video. 1, I always trade with the trend on the time frame that I'm looking at, which is typically the 4-hour. The expression "the trend is your friend" is not a motto of mine, but I do very much believe it. Why would we try and guess that the market is going to reverse? It's the whole the time-honored tradition of sell high and buy low. No, I'm not interested in that. I would rather have the bias of the trend on my side. If we're in an upward trend and I'm only looking for buys, then in my opinion, I have a higher likelihood of being right. 2, always look for clear signs of rejection at these key levels. Remember, the only reason that we're outlining these levels, to be key is because the market has respected them. But in order for them to respect them, they have to reject them, like we saw with a couple of examples of the wick rejections that we looked at earlier. And then rule number 3, the most important rule, is always trade with a minimum of a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so with all that being said and done, what does this look like in action? And brace yourself, guys, because this is quite possibly the ugliest looking chart you will see. I'm new to this YouTube malarkey. I've never really had to answer to anybody before or show my work, as it were. But let's have a look. Okay, so this is a classic example of a setup that I would most definitely take. This would be on the 4-hour chart. We can see our really nice area of resistance here in the purple rectangle. Price comes up, tests, comes back down, tests again, comes back up, and then breaks above. So now we know that resistance has been broken. We would be looking for the market to come back and retest it. And it does. It's quite simply, it comes back down into this zone, my nice purple zone, and has become support. It also comes back again and tests it one more time. So there's 2 potential trades, depending on whether you're looking for sort of double confirmation of this new support level. But you can either enter the trade here. My advice would be to go down into the lower time frames. This is the 4-hourly, and see if you can find some really nice rejection on maybe the 15-minute or the 1-hour chart. But then similarly, the market gives us another opportunity here to retest it, this support level, and then bang. So the rules: have we got nice rejection on the lower time frames? I'm sure that's exactly what I would be looking for. Are we in an uptrend, so only looking for buys? Yes. And are we trading with a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio? Yes, we are. So all those 3 rules have been met. I would quite happily have taken this trade. I didn't. I've only just found this. But yes, I would have absolutely taken this trade. So that is it in a nutshell. Like I said, you'll have to bear with me with the graphics. I will get better, I promise. I've also ordered a microphone because I'm sure that my audio is absolutely terrible on the one that I'm using. I think the next video that I will upload, I will actually just record myself buying the challenge and then showing you exactly what happens after you've bought the challenge. I know that I'm going to have to use MetaTrader 4, which I have set up and had to go on the FTMO demo account, so that shouldn't be too alien to me. But yeah, show you the exact process, and then we can start to trade. And like I said, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be showing you the winning trades, the losing trades, and the wow, what's he doing trades, all of it. there's, nothing but honesty will come from this channel. That I can promise you. I'm not proud. I'm not precious. If I make a really bad trade, I will post it on this channel. I guarantee you. Okay. With that being said, if you want to follow me on this journey, then please subscribe. Maybe hit the like button. All that good stuff, as YouTubers say. But until the next video, I'll see you soon.